Alright, what's up, YouTube? We are here in the... Fuck, never mind. That was not good.
Spire of knowledge in the spire of knowledge.
You're right. You're right. We'll have that as our intro. We'll have that as our intro. And I'm interviewing the owner of one of the greatest places I've ever seen. Built to surround mode. The
Yippee!
big Spire of Knowledge. Gotta look at it on the die map. You gotta see that thing. But anyway.
I think bro forgot my name.
Well, we're gonna get to that. Anyways. We are interviewing Man, Myth, the Legend. Shiro. So, I'm gonna start with, how an interview should start. What is your name and introduce yourself? What do you do on this server? So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my name is the Fount of Knowledge. I also go by Fount or Shiro, as some people may call me.
Everybody calls you Shiro.
And I'm mainly a builder, and I'm the leader of the Knowledge Division of Beast.
That's great to hear.
I build.
Yeah, I can tell. You're a builder like me.
Yes.
You heard that here first. All right, and now I'm gonna start with this. What made you find the Spire of Knowledge? What made you build it in this area?
Okay,
that's
well,
a great start, I should say.
back when I first made this, what I just did was like I went 600 blocks out until I like got a bit further from the dump. I did this from the Nether. When I first joined, I was just staying with one cone. I didn't like actually have a base until like a week later
One
that I
Cone's W
joined.
guy.
So I just
I love
yeah,
that man.
he's cool. He helped me out a lot when I first joined. I really like appreciate him and stuff.
Yeah.
So with Cage and I forgot who else, but like Cage, me, and someone else. I don't remember if it was Mr. Detz or who it was. Um, we all three did a pathway until we got here, and once we got the Nether portal, the spire was actually built around the Nether portal. It's still present. You can go and see it downstairs. But I first started it because back then, when I had first joined, there had been a lot of teasers on a character I really liked, with which was Shadow Milk Cookie, and his own domain, we can call it, was also Spire. And basically, my whole existence is just based around being the uncorrupted version of him.
Okay, that's
And that's why I started the Spire of Knowledge.
that's a
In
very that's
based
actually a
off of
very
that.
interesting story about how you found this place and what made you come up with it. So
Yeah. So
that's
the Spire of Knowledge is technically his domain before corruption, so that's why I built it.
yeah. And what made you build it in like this like style? Like you have like pretty much just a bunch of like beacons and everything. Like what made you come up with the design? I'll say of this ginormous.
The spire itself, I got a bunch of pictures of it and started building it like that. And I had made a layout when I had first started it, and I eventually, after like the second floor, I gave up on that layout and just started making every layer longer.
Uh huh.
Total has like 4 layers, not counting the very tip. Um, and I just like as I went building different layers, I just went filling it up with rooms, be it an archive, be it an oven, being whatever. I just went like building up.
Yeah. Okay. That's that's also great. Kind of a that's kind of like a story of mine, but my place is
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
big and separated into multiple towns, but that's a different story. But
Yeah.
anyways, um, what should
Mhm.
people know about the Spire Knowledge that they ever visit? What should they, like first see when they come? Like, what should they?
I recommend giving a look by the archives if they want, but honestly, the Spire usually it's best to come if you like ask me, because most of the time when I'm not here is just closed up. Like you will be able to only see the first floor, and the first floor doesn't have like much of anything. It's just a cafeteria, a library, and like 2 farm spots. So anything that's actually good is just kept upstairs, but it has doors on the stairs because of attacker reasons. People aren't very kind coming to the spire a lot of times, so I just started putting doors. So if anyone wants to come, it's best if they ask me, and I'm happy to have them here, and I'm happy to just let them take a look around.
Yeah, that's a good point you're making there. Especially since you keep pretty much all of your resources and everything that you would just need in a Minecraft world. You put it in this one specific building. This place is ginormous, which is also what I was going to mention.
Yeah.
So speaking of size and everything, how do you plan to expand the Spire Knowledge, and where do you plan to connect? Like, what other factions do you plan to like want to expand this place to? Do you want to get to like the west or east, like eastern continents? Like,
Well, with how Beast works, is just there is a central town, and then that central town gets surrounded by other smaller towns, which are owned by our members. So I'm probably gonna connect it to the other towns, and if not, I'm either gonna go connecting it with a flat ass road up north to Jagged Empire,
yes, that's what I like
and
to hear. That's what I like to hear right there. That's what I like to hear.
and
There you go.
and possibly
There you go.
make a railway to connect to other southern nations, since we're all very like close together and allied.
Yeah, I can tell you. That
But
is.
also the system that we're gonna use to connect to other towns, we're gonna do it with not only be a railway, but we're also gonna make it so it's a delivery system, because the Spire is constantly giving out resources to other members
Yeah.
and to people in general.
So the final question I have for you is, um, how do you want it?
Oh my
I'll
God.
let you. I'll let you say whatever to conclude it. No question. No more questions because you basically answered everything.
No, make me a question. Make me a question. Make me a question, man.
No, you
Please,
got.
and
You
then I'll
got it. Make a
conclude however I
conclusion.
want.
What do you want? One more time. What do you want people to know about you? And then we'll end it there. What do you want people to know about you? Just one last time.
If there is anything you want to learn, don't be afraid to come to Aspire. This is the harbor of any knowledge you may wish to inquire about.
You heard it here first, folks. Yep. First interview of Jagged Live, complete. Thank y'all.